fifth C feature. We'll turn it over to Chris for this one, and Connor will get C main number 6 coming up in just a couple of seconds.
C feature 5, race number 253. Looks like this 110 of Carter Batterby of Houston, Texas on pole. The outside 20Q of Brecken Reese. Mark Reynolds inside row 2 starting third. The outside the 10H, Thomas Hassler. Inside row 3, Neil Allison from Greensboro, North Carolina. Then the 14S of Sean Bloomquist. Kyle Gray makes up inside row 4. The outside, Garrett Massey. And then it's Chase Cabry out of Mooresville, North Carolina on the inside of row number 5. The outside, Taylor Whitefield out of Phoenix, Arizona. Bobby McIntosh, Kyle Busch on the outside of row number 6. Then your transfers, Coda Aller and Easton Ashbrook. So Kyle Busch, can he continue to impress underneath the roof of the SageNet Center in his debut at the Tulsa Shootout's? Got a couple qualifiers coming up and wants to move this one into a B main. He talked about it on Wednesday after the heat races, said, boy, I was running good until that stock non-wing, and that's kind of when the Tulsa Shootout and really the magnitude of this event hit for the two-time Cup Series champ. Lights are out. We'll get set to go. Another 2 going to lock into the back of a B as we're green off of corner number 4. Batterby, Brecken Reese there solidly, but this one's going to come back, I believe, and yes, it will. We'll see who the culprit was on the start of this one as they'll circulate through turns 3 and 4. Principal is out, and it looks like Neil Allison. So your pole sitter, Carter Batterby, or excuse me, Mark Reynolds was the one who got penalized. So move Allison to the point, and Brecken Reese outside pole. Don't see Batterby actually out there. May not have made the call as Allison this time on the pole will lead them to green here in C main number 5. 3 wide, nearly 4 wide off the corner in turn 2. That's the 57 of Chase Cabry trying to make something happen on the inside. That black, silver, and teal blue through the middle. We've got one and one upside in the wall. That was the 38K of Kyle Gray. This is back part of the field. There's Kyle Busch, and as I mentioned, Kyle Gray, this time he's upside down in turn 3. Calamity there at the start of this C feature. Just absolutely rush hour traffic trying to make something happen. Unfortunately for Gray, got upside down on the lid. He's back over.
Chris, I'm going to break in for a second here while we wait on word on Gray out into the corner. We have got the official word from the Tulsa Shootout. And again, that's why we say the Tulsa Shootout, the only results that are actually official, they have said that Kevin Thomas Jr. is officially the transfer car from the last race. So Kevin Thomas Jr., second, Trey Zorn third. It'll be KT with the transfer spot. That is from the Tulsa Shootout officials. Brian Ward's ready down trackside. Brian.
Yeah, the driver here wanted to continue, but then was informed the left rear tire is off the wheel, so he will have to be towed. As soon as he got that bit of information, took the neck roll off, took the gloves off, and will be done in the 38X.
Bomb Chevrolet and Buick flip count 53 through 3 days of racing, or almost 3, as they put the hook on the rear end of the 38X. Kyle Busch currently scored in the 10th position. For those of you at home keeping track, Chase Cabry's solid run there was inside row 5 up to the 4th position. And talking to Haley Deegan a bit there earlier, her boyfriend Chase, she said he's been an incredible coach, and certainly he's a great coach, but that's because he's a heck of a racer. As we take a look at the crowd and now the cars on the racetrack that have fired the engines once again, so the fence repair has been complete. And according to timing and scoring, it looks like one lap has been scored, so we'll have a single file restart with Neil Allison, one of the Millbridge boys from North Carolina, continuing to lead. Thomas Hassler, Brecken Reese, Chase Cabry, and Mark Reynolds scored as the top 5 at the moment before the Kyle Gray incident there in turn 3. And just like that, caution lights are out. So this one will resume. See feature number 5. With Allison, Hassler, Reese, Cabry, Reynolds, Bloomquist, McIntosh, Garrett Massey, and Kyle Busch running on the racetrack. We'll see what Kyle can do. Locked and loaded here as the lights are out for Allison, leading them back to green. Top 2, once again, will move on. As we're stacking them deep, somebody didn't go, and it looks like the 98, I believe it's the 99, or the 08, excuse me, the 08 of Bobby McIntosh was the worst end of the deal. We got a spring laying in the middle of the racetrack, and yep, that belongs to you, sir. So somebody didn't launch off, and I believe it was the 111 of Mark Reynolds. Not sure if missed a shift at their shifting or motor laid over, didn't get the pickup, but caused a chain reaction here. And unfortunately for McIntosh, he's able to keep going, but he won't be able to race it. Yeah, you can see it's right off the right front as that thing sat when it got up over the berm. Good look at it there as he'll make the turn up the hill. So tough break as we'll have another restart with just 1 lap complete. Good shot upstairs from Jeff Converse as the SageNet Center starting to get busy here on New Year's Eve in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What a way to end 2021 and kick off 2022 with some awesome racing here at the Tulsa Shootout. Allison and Hassler leading them back to green with 1 lap complete. Immediately Chase Cabry goes upstairs in a big way, nearly 3 wide off the corner. Move Cabry up another spot. As Chase Cabry on a mission, trying to track down now the top 2, running 3rd. Move Brecken Reese back to 5th as Sean Bloomquist followed through. So there's 2nd, and that's the battle for the transfer spot. The 10H of Thomas Hassler has it, the white and neon yellow, with Chase Cabry entering kind of through the middle and then up to the cushion, trying to find the momentum. Cabry up top, Hassler on the bottom. Hassler back to the bottom, opens the door as all kinds of speed from Chase Cabry through the middle. And side by side through 3 and 4. Cabry may have the run off the corner. He doesn't. Give it to Hassler still at the line. Halfway home. 5 laps complete, 5 to go. Still side by side for 2nd as Cabry shuts the door on Thomas Hassler. And that's 2nd as your leader, Neil Allison, rolling the bottom like a champ, is already a half straightaway ahead of these 2 on the right of your screen. So Allison leads on the left. That's the battle for the 2nd and final transfer spot as Hassler there in the white car starting to fall just a little bit away from Chase Cabry. Cabry now back to the bottom. We saw him on the high side, solidly in 2nd, going to ride this one out. As Hassler trying to find some kind of momentum on the top side, but your top 2 pulling away. Allison now a full straightaway ahead of Chase Cabry as the checkered flag is out, and that'll do it. Missed the white flag. That's all right. Game is over for Neil Allison. Chase Cabry, who will be advancing on in the stock non-wing to the B main. Thomas Hassler, Easton Ashbrook, Darren Stewart, Brecken Reese, Kyle Busch, the top 7. But those drivers will go home.
Neil Allison's been fast every time he has hit the track today.
He
has been sneaky quick. He was in that very first race of the day, the Wing Outlaw, I think it was D feature is what it was, and when